very confident, says he's going to knock you out in the 9th round.
Yeah, man, he's a dumbass, and so it's gonna be apparent on Saturday when he's the one that gets knocked out. I mean, genuinely, fighters always say this. There's the back and forth, but Piers, I'm being so honest, man. This guy is easy work.
Warm up.
Some 8-year-olds. I got the 8-year-olds in there.
If I find out anything, I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm gonna beat Jadon Love.
I mean, which is nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? Especially Tank been talking about retiring, so why not get the bag and then go about your business if that's your plan?
Jake Paul would be shredded enough to play a Marvel villain. Man walked into this face-off like he already pre-ordered the KO highlight for his Instagram reel. He called Tank easy work the way people say legs day is easy, and then end up crawling out the gym like a newborn deer. His vibe, I already smoked you in the trailer.
Upper, just my focus gotta be blazing that night. Just man him in that ring. All in all, be better.
I saw 8 to 10 rounds is what you thinking, and I also saw, I think I saw 6 rounds is what you thinking. I could be wrong.
7 or 8.
Yeah, right around there.
Yeah,
how you pick that number? Like, how do you pick what round it's gonna be?
First, his skills, the moment.
Yeah.
But let's be real, calling Gervonta Davis easy work is the boxing equivalent of calling a shark just a fish. You can absolutely do it. Right before nature documentaries add your name to the blooper reel, Tank just sits there like a silent hitman, blinking twice, thinking, this kid really thinks TikTok hands are enough for a real firing squad? And that stillness? That's not boredom, that's predator mode.
Non-basketball terms, just such a funny internet game. But explain this to me like a 3rd grader. What is an exhibition fight?
I don't even know, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. All I know is that Jake is making, I don't know, goddamn.
But when they say
look, God bless Jake, bro, because this is what he figured out. He figured out this. He figured out boxing is all about attention.
100%.
And he went from Disney to, getting paid. What I told you, world champions that have dedicated their whole life to this sport, they will never get paid. Not even a percentage of what he's making.
Yeah.
But because attention brings dollars. It doesn't matter if it's a podcast, if it's a movie premiere, if it's boxing. If there's no attention on it, you're not going to make no money from it.
This is like the WNBA conference. That's why they don't make the money, because they don't have the attention.
No, for sure. I was at the WNBA yesterday. That shit was lit, bro.
It was lit?
I was chopping it up with Floyd was there.
Jake's cracking jokes and Tank is mentally measuring coffin sizes. If non-verbal murder had a sports category, Davis already won gold. And here's the twist. Jake knows Tank is lethal. He even admits Tank is the most dangerous fighter he's ever faced, aka, I may die, but at least the pay-per-view numbers will slap. Meanwhile, Davis looks like this is a light warm-up before brunch. This isn't hype talk, this is final boss versus YouTuber with side quests enabled. But hey, Jake's delusion is our entertainment. Watching someone calmly plan violence while the other guy vlogs about greatness? Chef's kiss? The only thing scarier than Tank smiling is Tank not smiling at all. Who wins? Who cares this face-off already deserves an award for most confident man most likely to be auditioning for his own hospital documentary? Jake Paul doesn't enter fights, he enters press conferences like he's launching a new crypto coin. He didn't study the sweet science, he studied the algorithm. While old school fighters grinded for gym sweat and Olympic credentials.
Well, there's an end game and a bookend to what Jake Paul's doing, and I think he's getting very close to the bone with this one because it doesn't really work. It's the biggest freak show so far. Like you say, Gervonta is not in everybody's list, but he's there or thereabouts in the pound for pound list. I mean, since the Lamont Roach fight, people have been down on him a little bit more. A lot of people might have lost that fight, Obviously his troubles and travails away from the ring have meant that, people are starting to question at 33 now, is he?
No, I don't even think he's that.
31.
I think it's 31 max, 31.
Yeah. But they're beginning to question his validity.
Yeah.
31, yeah.
Jake grinded for thumbnails and ring walk memes. His strategy? Become famous first, fight later, cash forever. And the plot twist? It worked so hard, traditional boxing fans needed CPR. He hacked boxing like it was Call of Duty, and he found the cheat menu. People say he ruined boxing. Nah. Boxing ruined itself by snoozing, while Jake built a social media army, ready to throw pay-per-view money like confetti at a billionaire baby shower. He didn't chase belts, he chased attention. And in this era, attention prints currency. Respect costs time. Clout pays now. And the purists are salty like Himalayan pink salt levels. They trained their whole lives only to see a dude who once vlogged pranks get more paydays in one fight than champions get in a decade. But that's not Jake's problem. Boxing isn't a sport anymore, it's Coachella with punching. And Jake? He's the chaotic promoter-warrior hybrid who realized, if you can't beat the system, become its glitch. Suspense twist? If he pulls this off against Tank, retire the sport, baby boxing becomes WWE with punch receipts. But even if he gets folded like a burrito, brand-wise, he still wins. Man built a scam-proof fan base by weaponizing hate.
30. Okay. Yeah. They're beginning to question, or I think we all are, but people are in general beginning to, pundits, and some fans are beginning to question his validity in that top 10 pound for pound list. I think he belongs there myself, or just outside it. Certainly in the top 15, no question. Maybe top 13. I think I've got him. I think I had him at 11 or 12. But might have done a list on Saturday night. And obviously we want to see him in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. It's the big fight. So, or even in Naoya Inoue at some point, which is a fantasy matchup that I remember dreaming about around the same time I was dreaming about Terence Crawford and Saul Canelo.
A loss doesn't end him, it fuels season 2. Tank talks like he has a limited word budget and punches like they each cost interest. While Jake's out here holding TED Talks in the pre-fight pressers, Tank's whole media plan is stare, waits, like a man who remembers every disrespectful tweet. He doesn't clap back, he loads ammo. That stutter people mock? Bro's brain is buffering because the Wi-Fi in rage mode runs slow. He's not struggling to think, he's restraining the urge to start the fight early. Tank doesn't need theatrics. His press conference energy screams, save battery for violence. He sees Jake doing influencer fireworks and is thinking, cute, hope your dentist is on standby. And when critics say Tank lost hype, cap. He didn't lose hype, the sport got distracted by content creators juggling belts and TikTok edits. Real killers don't trend weekly. They trend once with ambulances. Tank's legacy wasn't built on selfies, it was built on jaw-dropping KOs and weapon-grade composure. He isn't
good. Like, people they won by like I think 1 or 2 points, but I was standing up and I was jumping. You know, it was the finals though.
Yeah,
it's the finals. So, all that aside, I just feel like Gervonta could crack though, bro.
Oh, of
Gervonta
course.
could crack. I mean,
so this is what I want.
He's sparred light heavyweights and heavyweights before. Like this ain't nothing new.
Even taller guys.
For sure.
Yeah, so what I really want to ask you in regards to that fight is like, obviously someone like Gervonta is not, in his mind, he's not going to go out there and look stupid, no matter how it goes.
Right. No, he's not.
But that's what when I see it's an exhibition fight, I'm like, what does that mean?
Like, you can still get knocked out. You know, I feel like that means there's not going to be no winner.
No effect on the record.
Yeah, that's exactly what it means. But you could get knocked out.
So you don't think, because like, you know, the beef now is like, this shit's the WWE. That's what people say about boxing.
I mean,
like, you're completely right about Jake and what he's done. It's insane.
Yeah.
But he'll get the WWE. Oh, this is just like, what is this? Do you see it that way?
God bless him, bro. God bless. Hey, call my fights WWE fights, whatever you want to call it. If I'm getting paid $80, $100 million, I mean, come on, bro. And look, the thing is, every single person that is commenting that, if they brought $100 million check in front of you.
Selling wolf tickets, he is the wolf. But here's the spicy plot. If he doesn't deliver destruction, Bro's mystique takes a hit. That's the pressure of being a lion in a circus, one wrong move. And suddenly people think you're a house cat. Tank's mission? Punch Jake so hard he logs back into Vine. silent, low battery energy with nuclear-powered fists. It's not charisma, it's cold-blooded career preservation. Tank lived Chapter 1. Now he's auditioning for Chapter 2, and honestly, who's judging? After a lifetime of violence for trophies, chasing a $40 million payday isn't selling out, it's leveling up. Fighters age, bones crack, CTE lurks like a shady neighbor. If you can fight one social media mogul instead of 3 undefeated prospects and still retire rich, that's just elite financial IQ. Critics cry legacy. Realists cry mortgage payments and lawsuits. Tank isn't ducking, he's diversifying assets with uppercuts. And the beautiful tension? Fans want gladiators until their favorite bleeds too long. Then they tweet prayers up. Nah, fighters owe nobody martyrdom. But here's the kicker twist.
I don't know how durable he is. I don't know. I just don't know just yet. But I know if I could get him where I want him, that's how long it's gonna take.
Yeah.
To be a good beating.
Do you understand the magnitude of this fight? Do you understand how important this fight is to the boxing game, to the sport?
I think I do, but I don't think that he knows. I've been in big fights, bro.
Jake thinks this is career-defining. Tank thinks this is easy money with mild cardio. And in that contrast lies the ultimate drama. One man fighting for validation. One man fighting to leave with functioning kneecaps and trust funds. Everyone swears this fight shouldn't exist, which is exactly why everyone will watch it. Boxing purists are furious. MMA fans are eating popcorn. Casuals are confused but hyped. Twitter philosophers typing like Harvard professors, this is a disgrace to combat. Meanwhile, the same guy is buying 3 illegal streams like, but it's for research. This isn't sport, it's chaos-tainment. WWE energy in boxing gloves. Size mismatch? Yup. Prestige on the line? Yup. Possible humiliation for someone? Absolutely yes. And the golden hook? If Jake somehow doesn't get obliterated, boxing implodes. If Tank detonates Jake early, the internet throws a parade. And Jake launches a podcast about surviving elite pressure environments. Either way, this fight wins. Nate Diaz said it best. It's not hatred, it's business with sweat and memes. This is the biggest circus in combat sports since Conor versus Mayweather. And guess what? We're all clowns watching happily with popcorn grease fingers. Boxing didn't die. It evolved into streaming era chaos, and honestly,
Paul legitimately cooked Gervonta Davis in that press conference, and I really don't know how to feel about that. And to be honest with you, I still don't understand how boxing even allowed this to be made. Like, I don't. Like, dog, this is not an overstatement. Like, literally one of the core pillars holding up boxing is this literal, like, fake superiority complex that they have over literally every other combat sport. Despite literally being the least effective main combat sport there is. Brother, kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, brother, I put judo over I put boxing. In terms of practicality of combat, oh yeah, 100%. Brother, if Jake Paul makes it competitive against Gervonta Davis, I'm looking at this like, brother. Oh, well, weight difference, brother. Gervonta Davis has been training his entire life. I'm sorry, bro. It's bad enough that the fact that if this was under any other combat sport, this would literally be like one of the most one-sided matchups of all time. And it wouldn't be in favor of Davis. No, dog, if you did this under an MMA rule set, oh my gosh, bro, Paul cooks Gervonta. It's not close at all. Like round 1 finish level. Like, understand this, Gervonta.
it's kind of beautiful. Tank Davis doesn't do trash talk, he does threat energy. There are villains who talk too much, and then there are villains who just tilt their heads slightly and entire crowds get chills. Tank is the second kind. He doesn't verbally sell fights because he already sold fear. His presence is the trailer. His stare is the marketing budget. Some call him boring on the mic. Wrong. That's not boring, that's ice-cold menace. You know who talks a lot? People trying to convince you. You know who talks little? People who know exactly what happens when the lights dim. Tank's silence isn't awkward, it's a countdown. Every pause is a punch being imagined. Every blink is a future concussion being scheduled. But here's the secret dark twist. The quieter he is, the more pressure sits on his shoulders. When you're the boogeyman, you don't get decision wins. You get carnage or you get memes. TikTok doesn't care about ring IQ, they care about slow-mo knockouts and, hey, I got smoked, sound effects. If Tank doesn't destroy Jake, internet kids will say he was scared of the influencer aura. That's a fate worse than defeat in his world. His legacy isn't belts, it's pride sharpened into a blade. His plan? Silent walk in, loud walk out. And if Jake survives, Tank becomes a cautionary tale in comment sections. That's the pressure. Kill or get quoted by trolls. And the fans? They don't want order, they want memorable madness. They want some Zeus-level lightning moment where someone's soul exits on slow-motion replay. They want drama, humiliation, triumph, betrayal all in 36 minutes or less, like pizza delivery with trauma. This isn't boxing, it's myth-making on pay-per-view, and we bought popcorn.